In this video, I'll go over how you can get up to 1 million XP per hour completely solo. Using this method, I've been able to reach rank 200 in less than 2 weeks of Season of the Lost. Coming up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Destiny 2 solo guides like this, and click like on the video if you find it helpful. First off, make sure you have a ghost with the blinding light mod on. This will passively give you 12% more XP from any source in the game. If you don't have that, just equip whatever your highest XP boost is. You can also get an additional 8% XP by joining a friend who is high in the season pass and getting their shared wisdom buff before turning in your bounties. This will not work in orbit, however, so make sure you go to any destination before turning in your bounties. Next, you're going to need to pick up every bounty that doesn't require you to be in any specific activity or destination. These include all of the Gunsmith, some from the Vanguard, some from the Splicer Servitor, and some from the Wayfinder's Compass. You can use the Destiny Companion app on your smartphone to save time by getting bounties in orbit. Link to that guide above. Next, head over to the Cosmodrome and grab all of Shahan's bounties. All of these are extremely easy to complete, and many of them are the same bounty with different names. Most of these will be something like get kills with energy weapons or kill Hive. You can knock out the majority of these in about 5 minutes or less by fast traveling to Skywatch and killing anything that spawns in that area. This is especially great when the enemies are moving against each other, so they are constantly spawning. For the weekly bounty that requires public events, you just need one heroic event and one non-heroic event. If it's convenient to join a public event while you're doing your daily bounties, do so and you'll be working on the weekly as well. By the time you complete all your Cosmodrome bounties, you should have a lot of others done too. Turn in all your bounties, then after that, go to orbit, grab more repeatable Gunsmith bounties, and head over to the moon. Grab the Lunar Spelunker weekly bounty from Eris and all of her other daily bounties, then grab the Nightmare Sojourner from the Lectern, as well as whichever daily Lost Sector bounty is available. Go run all of the Lost Sectors except for the one in Sorrow's Harbor to complete both of the weekly bounties. And once again, try to work on the other daily bounties in the background. Once those are done and you get back to orbit, grab more repeatable Gunsmith bounties and load up the Shattered Throne. Run through the Shattered Throne up until you get to one of the Thrallways. Either one will work. Getting to one of these will give you a checkpoint so you can load up the dungeon again and jump right back into the Thrallway anytime this week. Here, tons of Shadow Thrall spawn. Just use them to finish up your remaining bounties. Then once all of those are done, go to orbit. You can repeat this whole process on your other characters to get the additional XP from daily and weekly bounties, or you can just grab 5 repeatable Gunsmith bounties while in orbit, then go straight back into Shattered Throne. 5 of these repeatable bounties will give you roughly 30,000 XP per run and only takes about 2 minutes to complete them all. Yes, I timed it. The Ada bounty for dungeons is also great for this, but keep in mind you're capped at 10 of these bounties per season, so you won't be able to do these forever. Assuming you do 30 runs in 1 hour and get 30,000 per run, you end up getting 900,000 XP from just the Gunsmith repeatable bounties. Between this and the daily bounties, you should get more than 1 million XP per hour. At some point, you will start running low on Glimmer. When this happens, check with the spider on the Tangled Shore. He sells Glimmer for materials and legendary shards. His inventory changes every day, so it may be a bad day for you, but give it a day and it'll change. I recommend picking up a couple thousand of each resource if you have the legendary shards to spare. It's always nice to have for a rainy day. To summarize, get all generic daily bounties from every vendor plus the Cosmodrome bounties and complete them as fast as possible on the Cosmodrome. Then complete the 2 weekly bounties on the moon inside of Lost Sectors, as well as whatever other daily bounties you can do on the moon. Then move on to the Thrallway and the Shattered Throne to complete Gunsmith repeatable bounties over and over, and in between runs, grab more bounties in orbit from the Companion app. Doing all of this should result in over 1 million XP per hour as a solo player, and even more if you have friends with shared wisdom. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, make sure you help me out by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching this far into the video. I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.